Hey everybody, it's Coach.
And Mrs. Coach.
This is CoachCastTV, and we have BEATPELLA HOUSE.
It's been a long time.
And if
Very long time.
Speak up for the microphone. It's
I
been
said,
a long time. Yes, and this is a Buy Me a Coffee request. It's buymeacoffee.com/CoachCastTV, and Ken D, one of our good friends and big supporters of the channel. And I just call everybody friends, but in fact I've never met Ken, and I have no idea other than he's got great taste. He's definitely got great taste because number one, he watches CoachCastTV. Number two, he supports CoachCastTV. And number three, he's given us some great suggestions.
He has.
So that makes Ken a winner in my book, and I'll call him a friend because he's my friend.
So now you have two?
I have two, AI and Ken. Yes. I've doubled my friendship base recently. It says, "Hi Coach, I was thinking you're about due for another BEATPELLA HOUSE song. This is an original of theirs called Eternal Ember." And it says, "The four male beatboxers are awesome as always, but I think the vocals from Yella E, the female singer, really shine here too. There are both studio and live versions of this, but I couldn't decide which to recommend, so I'm sending you the links to both and pushing the decision onto you instead."
He didn't make a decision.
No, I did make an executive decision. I said, yes.
You would.
We're doing both. Anyway, it says both sound great, but I feel the studio version has a slight edge because of the better recording setup. Although seeing them perform live is also very cool. It's really quite amazing to see how faithful to the live is to the studio version. And it says, anyway, no matter which version you choose, I think you're going to like it. Or if you're like me and can't decide either, you can go all out and do a double header. Yeah, I had decided that before I got to this part of Ken's message. And it says you can compare how they sound live versus the studio. Ken, would you like to just come and join us on CoachCastTV? As usual, there's no rush getting to this. Cheers to you both. Cheers, Ken. We appreciate your support. We're going to jump right into this. Coming up next. Okay, and Ken also told me in a follow-up message, the one we're getting ready to watch is the live. It says live in the title, but it's not actually a live. It's a studio version. It is what it is, and we're going to watch it.
Okay.
That's the dudes making that sound, I bet. Yeah, I know it's music.
I've walked through silence louder than a scream. The night got cold as sky, turned to gray, but I kept this fucking never walked away. Come bring me down, set me on fire. You tried to burn me down, but all you did was make me shine. Come bring me down, don't feed me fire, 'cause I'm eternal. Buried in the ground.
That's nuts. It's just nuts that they can make all those sounds and it sound that good. That's nuts.
They just got to be awesomely talented.
And her voice, I have to agree with Ken. Like I said, we'll have Ken just come and have a seat with us. We can get him some IKEA furniture from our last video that we shot. If you haven't seen that one yet. Whew. Anyway, so what I was saying was her voice is spectacular here.
I tell you what, I'm still fascinated with the blonde guy because he can do so many sounds. And it's amazing what this group can do.
Yeah, for sure.
Buried in the ground.
To the rapper. Wow.
Whoa.
That's crazy.
Could you imagine how much they have to be careful with their vocals? You know, to do this type of music. And I wonder what did happen. Has any of them ever got the hiccups during a performance?
Where did that come from?
I was just sitting there thinking with those voices and all those sounds. Could you imagine what would happen?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's air going all directions, and so I can see where you could draw that conclusion because you can give yourself the hiccups sometimes. Yes.
I mean, could you imagine that?
They would just incorporate it into a beatbox somehow. I am blown away by the sounds that they make with no instrument. Seriously, you would never know if you didn't know who you were listening to that you had listened to a song with no actual musical instrument.
This takes music to a whole nother level, in my opinion, because that takes a lot of vocal talent to do.
It does, and to take again, I'm agreeing with Ken, but everything that he said about taking nothing away from those guys because they're fantastic and it sounded marvelous. But her voice, man, was heavenly there.
Yeah,
she really sounded good. So here's the live.
Okay.
We're going to do that next. And they've got a pretty decent crowd here. So let's see how this sounds.
I walk through silence, louder than a scream. The night cloud told the sky turned to gray, but I kept us looking, never went away. Come bring me down, set me on fire. You tried to burn me down, but all you did was make me shine. Come bring me down, come feed me fire, 'cause I'm into the
Man, the amount of talent in this group is just staggering.
I mean, it's amazing to see them perform in a studio, but to do it live, because you never know what's going to happen. In a studio, they can do a retake if it doesn't sound the way they want to do.
Yeah.
Here, they can't. They just have to, you know.
And they do sound good. I mean, obviously, the studio, they can work their magic and make it sound exactly like they intended it for it to sound. But to me, it still sounds really good here. And the fact that this is live is so impressive. These people they deserve a medal or something. They're just really good. How do you people not stand up and give a standing ovation for that? I don't know. That crowd needs to get in gear.
Well, you don't know. They may not. It may be a cultural thing. So
It may be.
Don't be pointing fingers at other
It may
people.
be, but nevertheless, they need to get in gear. The whole culture, just get it in gear. Those people deserve a standing ovation. That was fantastic. That's a great song. That's a really nice song. And her voice, again, yes, I'm going back to that voice. That's fantastic.
It was very just subtle. And it really flowed with the voices behind it. I think they did a really good job with layering the sounds with her voice. And honestly speaking, there for a minute, it almost sounded like a well calling on one part that they were doing. You kind of
They had a lot of sounds going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was just fabulous. Just fabulous. They are really, really good.
I'd like to know, and this is just kind of off the wall, but I'd like to know how they take so well care of the voices to do that.
Good care.
Yes, well care, good care, however you want to say it.
How they take care of their voices.
Yes.
Well, we have a comment section. You guys can let her know all about their voice care routine.
Because that's their bread and butter.
Well, yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah. I mean, all singers and I mean, of course. Well, this was fun, and that's a playlist song right there. That's a really, really good song, no doubt about it. They impress us every time that we've seen them, and this one is definitely no exception. I'm glad we got to see them both. I would agree that the sound probably was slightly better on the studio version, but seeing them do it live is worth doing a double shot. So, and speaking of double shot, we're finishing up our recording day, and there's rum waiting, courtesy of Ken. So, anyway, throw a thumbs up, make sure you're subscribed,
And ring that bell.
We'll see you next time on CoachCastTV.